Hello everyone, Kalive here, and welcome back to Enshrouded in 2025. Okay, so we left off with doing a majority of the things in the valley, in the Albany Summits. And by the valley, I'm just referring to like the whole Shrouded area that is over there. Let's see, over here. So there's a couple of things that we could go do before we head off into the mountains. We do have a quarry here that we need to go and take care of. It's this graceful grays color. And we also do have a couple of shrines, some flame shrines that will give us some sparks, and also we do have some moon sanctums that we can hit up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab, let's see, we're going to need a few sparks, so I think we'll probably do two of these sanctums. And it is dark now, so I'll probably head over there and do that now. And like as far as updates go, I have just been working on completing this, so I do have everything for this. So I'm going to actually use this. So there we go. We have flame level 7, which is going to get us pretty much to the dragon now, so we are covered there. Someone did mention in the comments that we do have a higher level than this, and so we'll check that out once we defeat the dragon and see what is after that. But while it's dark, let's go ahead and pop on over to these two sanctums. So I'll see you at the spire. Alright, here we got the spire. Let's go ahead and do the first one. So it's going to be way over here. Pretty much where we were at and we fought the Cyclops at. Like all the way over there. I probably should just went to the other house that I have. But this should be fine. We should be able to get all the way over to this sanctum from over here. Alright, so it is nighttime now, and at nighttime we do get access to a few new plants here. Oh, we need to kill these guys, I think. We'll go back and kill them later. So these plants here, these star flowers, they are all over the place at nighttime in the Albany Summits. We also do have these plants up here, which are also at night. And these are a different kind of gentian, glimmer gentian. Alright. And then here is the sanctum. It's right over here. So it's just below... Oh, I hear something. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Let's open this thing up before it gets daytime. Wait, did I not get those sparks? Okay. I'll get the sparks. I thought I got them. I guess I just didn't grab them. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and open this door. This is where we are on the map. So we are right here, just above the Balefire Garrison. So this is the Gem Forge we got to. This is the Balefire Garrison. Actually, we follow the road from the Gem Forge all the way around and go up towards the mountains out of the Shroud. This will take you to right here. You should be able to see this thing from over there. So let's go in here. Grab some stuff. Yeah, there might be some good things on here, like on these little platforms, but maybe not. These are not that difficult, but these traps do hit pretty hard, so I'll be very careful with those. I'm gonna go this way, to the right here. This is one big loop, so I wouldn't worry about going either direction. Make sure you do have some lockpicks, which I somehow don't have lockpicks on me. Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, so these chests could give you something really, really good in them. They are level 30, so you could have a chance to get, like, something above level 35. I'm just looking for some scrap. Alright. Let's go this way. Yeah, in here there might be some scrap, hopefully, or lockpick. Not looking like I can find any scrap or anything, or lockpicks. But we do get some bars, though, so some silver bars from that. That's pretty nice. Ooh, revitalizing health potion. That's pretty good, too. Alright, there's another chest over here. This, I believe, is the blocks. Let's check it out. Yep, there we go. This is a Starlight Block. It's pretty much these blocks above us with the starlight on them and the ones up there. So these are really good blocks. And, you know, this is the one you find them in is over here. So if you're looking for those, this is where you have to go to get them. And they're really nice to have. They do... they are, you know, fun to build with. They look really good. And let's go down to here. Paper. Alright, yeah. Nothing else. Oh, this might be some silver dust. Nice. Oh, nice. Silver dust. So we get a new color. I did also happen to get a new color as well from some snow, which we'll go check out here in the next place. Let's get this last chest here, which I think might be locked. Okay, no, this one's not the one that's locked. This one is up to 34. It is cutting and piercing damage. All the fire damage too. This actually might be a really good weapon. But does it have... Let's see. Does not have a gem slot on it though, which is unfortunate. Okay, I did not get a lockpick. But yeah, go this way. And then up here, this leads us back to the beginning. Oh, it's daytime, so that's good. Yeah, so that's the first one I wanted to go to. The next one we can go to, I'll show you kind of the general area where it is, but we also do have access to go and grab some flame shrines as well. But yeah, so that's that one. Not too bad. It's a big loop, so it's pretty easy to get through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we can probably hit up this quarry here. But I'm going to go grab some stuff before we do that. So I will meet you up probably at this base up here, which is the house. Alright, we're back and we're at the house that we put a base at. So up here in this general area, there's the lake over there. What we need to do is we need to go across to like that area over there. I think we can make it over there. Let's see if we can get across to this side. Hopefully we can. Okay, nice. Looks like we can. So what we need to do now is locations below. Yeah, we need to go over here and just kind of like run across down to this area. Try to avoid these guys over here. There's like a group of guys. Alright, this is the quarry right here. And there's a cave down here that we can go into. There's a bunch of spiders too, as you can see. It's kind of like land high up here. I see some lore. And a chest. Hope the dog fell down. Okay. So yeah, the quest updated for Graceful Grays. So we need to go and find, I think it says like find a gray color palette. Maybe the spiders have it, or maybe this is it. No, okay. Let's go and check. Oh, there it is right there. Easy enough. How do we get over there? Let's see. I'm not sure how to get up there. I don't see any hooks. Can I just jump up there? Oh, I can. Okay. There it is. Kingmaker color. That's purple, black, and white. That's a pretty good looking palette. Hello, future Kalive here. And yeah, even though we got the die, as you saw, and the quest said it was completed, I actually didn't complete the quest, so we have to go find the final part to that. And I think it's a piece of lore down below. Oh, there's a chest down here as well. This is down the hill from the die and stuff. Yeah, not that good. Well, there is a tent down there. Might be where we need to go. Oh, I think this is it. Crushing rocks to dust. Oh, shades of gray. Okay. So, is that done? Are we done? Let's see. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, so I don't see it on here anymore. So that's good. We're done. So we have to go down here and get this to complete that quest, which is down at the very bottom of the quarry. Alright, so back to where we left off. Alright, so we got that silver chest there. So in the quarry is a big cave system, and there's a bunch of spiders in there. So what we can do is go through that cave, and I'll show you what it ends up at, which is at that lake down below the house. Pretty sure this is all like level 30 in here. And this is one of two quarries that contain this stuff here, which is the red marble fragments. And it's the same stuff that you can find in the other quarry, which is on the other side of the Albany Summits. These are the only two places in the world that you can get this marble fragments from, outside of the hollow halls. So definitely convenient if you want to build with this stuff. And oh yeah, there's a chest over there. Let's go grab this chest. Two-handed hammer. I do believe there's one more chest, and it's down below, but I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, so let's just go through the cave, and I'll pick up on the other side. And the end of the tunnel is Wildwater Basin. So this is close to the lake that we can see from the house. And up on the cliff is the house that we were at. So yeah, this is the back way into the mines. And as far as the lake goes, there isn't a whole lot here. It's just a lot of ice. So if you do need a lot of ice, this is the place to go to dig it up. And lots of these frostbirds are here as well. But as far as the lake goes, there might be some hidden stuff in here. I know there's a couple of caves on the sides of these mountains. But as far as a resource that you can't find, I mean, this has just ice, really. That's about it. And there might be some hidden chests around here somewhere, but I actually haven't seen any when just doing like a search through here. But yeah, this is the place, so now you know what it looks like. I would definitely recommend you explore a little more in here. There might be something good somewhere around here. And at the end of the lake, there is like a big bone pile. And I will go over there. There is a few things in that bone pile area. Just not right at the moment. Alright, that's it. I'm going to go to the base, drop some stuff off. And I think what we'll do, since it's getting dark, is go do the other night sanctum. So I'll head up to the spire. Alright, so the next night sanctum is going to be across the way to that mountaintop over there. And we are higher up than it is. I think we might be able to reach the peak of that place. And near the peak is going to be a flame shrine, so we can hit that up before we go down and get to the night sanctum. Alright, we're pretty high up, and it is cold, and there is some snow up here. So you can dig up the snow, and there is a couple of recipes for this, and one of those is a recipe for food. I think that's the milkshake, and I think it's one of the best endurance food items you can get right now. But you do get quite a bit of snow from just one hit with the pickaxe. Alright, so let's go up to the top now and try to get to this flame sanctum. We don't have a whole lot of time since our food buffs are going to be only keeping us around for like 5 minutes in the cold. And you can only do this with frost resistance, so make sure you have some of that first. And over here is the flame shrine and a bunch of these birds as well. We need to clear through them first. Oh, this bird had a golden chest by it. Let's see what's inside. Oh, no, a devilish bow. We already have one of those. And right over here is the flame shrine. And the shrines in this zone will give you 5 of the sparks that you need, because it's the highest level zone. As far as these birds go, you can actually deflect their ice attacks. Let's see if it does it again, and I'll show you. You have to like tab target them, and then you can just block them or parry the attack. And the reason I bring this up is because it's going to be useful for the final boss. So it's good to get practice on these little birds flying around. Alright, yeah, that's going to be it for up here. Nothing else to do up here. The other side is just the Kindle Waste. You can actually put a base up here and then fly down to the Kindle Waste as well. Yeah, so you can reach anything in the northern part of that zone. But by this point, you're typically like past that, so not really anything worth getting repeatedly over there. Alright, so let's go to the Night Sanctum now. It's right below us. It's pretty close by. So yeah, this is a Night Sanctum. We'll have to wait till it's nighttime, obviously, but this is below the freezing line, and it's straight across from the spire. You probably could see this little hole from the spire too. And if we look at the map, this is where we are. Yeah, just north of the flame shrine we were just at, and up the mountain from the Forgotten Tomb and then the Shroud lair we were at earlier. This one I do believe it is a lower level one, like level 28, where the other one was like level 30. So the items you find in this one aren't going to be as good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till it's nighttime, and I'll come back whenever we are ready to go in. Alright, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and hop in here. I think we do have some lockpicks on us. What are we getting here? Just a little bit of some beeswax and some bars, copper bars. Alright. Let's go down here. Ooh, silver? Silver dust, nice. And greater antidotes, alright. It's bronze. Yeah, bronze bars. Let's go over here. Yeah, there's a lock here. There's one lock for this whole place. There's multiple doors that it unlocks. But it's pretty deep in here, so let's just try to get through here. Alright, so here's the button. This is going to unlock all the doors. So you have to go back and get into all those doors. Alright, here's the first locked door. And this is a chest. Let's see what we get. Scholar's Wand. Level 28, okay. Alright, let's go down here. Got that already. Let's actually go this way. There's another locked door down here. Okay. Just an axe. Nothing that great. But that's the only locked chest that's in here. And then back up here is going to be the last door. There's a book. Step into Darkness. Darya's expedition to the Night Sanctums. Okay. Oh. Darya's Wand. That's a level 35 base wand. This one right here, look at that. 35 base wand, fire damage. With a gem. Fire, ice armor, fire. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, up at 39. So this is a really good wand. I think this is static because it's kind of matches this diary. So yeah, definitely worth grabbing that. I'm 100% going to use that over this. This is partly fire, but mostly shock. It's 34. Yeah, this is pretty good. I don't know really what to put as far as sockets goes for wands. Maybe the fire gem, maybe this gem might be good in it because it gets more fire damage. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. What to put in there. I know there's other gems that we can get from this zone as well. But yeah, so that's it for this place. That's actually definitely worth going and grabbing, is that wand. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the base and get ready probably to go up into the ice area for the first time, finally. So let's go get prepared for that. Alright, so now is the time to get ready to go up into the mountains, the cold area, and we're going to go ahead and go for this blast furnace. Let's see, what can we craft that's cold resistant? I do have a couple of bars. See what these sets require. Alright, we have Wolf's Fang gloves. One-handed melee damage. Nice, this is actually what we need. Okay, this doesn't require anything other than warm padding, fossilized bone dust, scales, and chitin powder. Definitely can craft this. Oh, this is Cyclops eye we got. Ooh, this actually is definitely worth grabbing. Oh, backstabber damage. Yeah. Merciless strike damage. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab this.
You still here?
Alright, yeah, so we have the helm, and we have the gloves. Both are bonuses, are definitely better than what we have now. Yeah, it's a little bit more damage. We also get like a bonus effect of the frost resistance. So now we're up to 3 from these. I wonder what this helm looks like. Let's see, what does this look like? Oh yeah, I'm putting this back on. I prefer the helmet that I have on now. Alright, so yeah, I think we're up to 3 now. 3 resistance. So we get 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Alright, and with that I also made some pumpkin soup, which you just get the pumpkins. You can grow pumpkins, by the way, you can grow them and stuff. So we have that. And also the beef stew, so that's going to be quite a bit of frost resistance to get us up there. I'm also going to bring a flame altar as well. So I think we're going to be good to go. Alright, so I'm going to meet you up at the spire. Okay, let's get this stuff on us. And I'm probably going to use this endurance. Alright, so what are we at now? We're at 13 minutes of frost resistance. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Actually, we still have this too. So 16 minutes. That's pretty good. Alright, so the place we need to go is going to be, there's a trail. See this river? The trail next to the river. So let's just jump down and follow this trail up the mountains. Alright, this is the trail. So we're going to keep following this up into the mountains. This is going to take us to a fortress, a scavenger fortress. Also might see some scavengers along the way. Everything in here is level 30. I think level 32 is going to be up in the fortress that we're going to go to, so it might be a little bit higher than what we've been used to. Yeah, like right about here is where you start freezing. So we kind of have to make our way up here pretty quick. Now you can teleport out of here. It's not like the Shroud where you're stuck and you can't leave. You can teleport out of the freezing area anytime you want. If you bring a shrine with you, you can teleport back to that shrine. So I'd recommend doing that, because there's no other way to reset your freezing debuff. At least not until you've defeated the dragon. Yeah, and right here we're both frozen and enshrouded, so we don't want to be here too long. Alright, so this is the first part of the fortress. I guess it's like the main gate. And like, this is not the one we need to go to. We need to go to the one that's bigger. But yeah, the enemies here are level 30. I think what I'm going to do right now is actually drop down the flame shrine somewhere over here in case we fail this mission. So I might actually put it in this mine. Yeah, but clear this place out. I'm going to place the shrine down. We could put it further up in the zone, and I probably will do that later, but for now I think this is fine. We do get access to some other resources here if we need some. You used to be able to actually get protection from the frost here, but they did change that in one of the recent patches. So now the only way to get frost protection is to actually complete the flame upgrade. Then when you're near the flames, you will get frost protection, and then you can reset your timer that way. I'm gonna grab this chest, and then we'll head back out to go to the next section. Oh yeah, this is the building we're looking for. It's just up the hill from the place we were just at. I do see a chest at the top of this place. Yeah, this area might be level 32-ish. Maybe 30 still. Lots of traps as well. Yeah, but we need to go inside of here. Gonna be a big forge area in here. And I believe in there you are able to reset your frost timer. What is that? Oh, a rat. Okay. I need to go up here. There's gonna be quite a few enemies in here. Alright, so there's a way to cheese this boss, and I'll show you that process here. But yeah, the boss is above us. I need to get him down here. And as you can see, if you're in close to this fire, it will reset your frost timer. So we're no longer getting that frosty buff on us. Yeah, the boss is over here somewhere. I see the bar up here. We definitely want to fight him down here. Alright, he's coming. So what we need to do is just run past this fire here, and he'll run over the fire, and that'll kill him. That's pretty much how you deal with this guy. It's super easy and kind of cheesy. May chase you around, so you might have to jump back and forth over the fire, but yeah, eventually he'll die. He's level 32, so a little bit higher than we're used to, and I don't think you get experience for killing him that way. You do get experience for the quest though, and he will drop the Bellows. And that's pretty much it for that quest. Alright, only thing I want to do now is actually go get that chest above us, and then we can teleport out of here and go back to the base and turn in the Bellows. So then we find the way up to the top. Alright, hit level 31, killing these enemies. On track to be level 35 by the time we fight the boss. That's where we want to be at, actually, whenever we do fight him. Yeah, we do have a quest marker below us. That's for the elixir well. The quest changed once we completed the Bellows quest. Alright, switch the quest back out, yeah. Let's go to this chest up here. We're almost there. It's right above us. I think there's an easier way to get up here. There's like a hook somewhere. I just don't remember exactly where it is. Once we get up there, we'll probably see where it goes. Yeah, look down below, and there is a hook right there. So that's right above the furnace where we fought the boss. Okay, so this is the obsidian block. Yeah, buildable block that we can use to build a base with. This is a nice one. It works well with the granite. Yeah, and speaking of obsidian, there actually is an obsidian cave right next to this place. This is a very big mine though, and there's a lot of enemies in here. So if you're gonna mine in here, I would recommend taking the time to clear out all the enemies from it first. But there is quite a bit of obsidian, and you could probably get enough for the rest of the game from here. Especially with the repair kits. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave and head out to the base. Alright, here we are at the base. Let's go and talk with the blacksmith.
Oi! To flame
Crafting
and glory!
a blast furnace. Build one with me, okay. So what do we need for this? Blast furnace. Oh, we have everything. Nice. This is what you need. There we go. This is, I think, it's pretty big actually. This probably won't fit underneath. Yeah, it won't fit under there. We can put it like out here. Or actually put it over here. Let's put it by the other ones. Maybe like right here. There we go. Completed the blast furnace. That does not look good. I'll fix it later. Alright, so this is where we can craft the steel, so we can craft pretty much every bar, including silver. So, yeah, silver and coal. 50 coal and 20 iron makes steel. We should have a pretty good amount of coal. We have a decent amount of coal and a decent amount of iron ore too. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting quite a bit of coal. I'm gonna make a couple of these. So the steel is gonna unlock quite a few things for us. The biggest thing is a pickaxe, in my opinion. Like, the steel pickaxe is really good. Will let us get a lot more silver and other things. The time it takes to craft this is pretty long. We're waiting for 30 minutes for this. And yeah, I think we'll have to let that cook while we're doing other things. Alright, so that's going to unlock a lot of stuff for us, including like the full armor sets that we need, and then like a pretty good shield as well. So I think what I'm going to do is probably work on the gear now. Definitely, we already made this helm, but I'm going to make this helm actually. This is a good helm. And all this stuff requires steel, so we're going to be working on steel. I need some more enshrouded ice too. So we're going to need how much enshrouded ice? 50, 100. And then 150 for that. And then the boots. I think the boots I'm probably going to work on. These are the boots I want, I believe. Which is more enshrouded ice, so 50 more enshrouded ice. I'm going to have to go get a bunch of enshrouded ice. Which is just spending time going down into the valley down there and getting a bunch of those mushrooms. So I think I'm going to do that while this stuff is cooking. And hopefully when we get back we can craft up our full set of gear. It's going to take us the rest of the way through the summits. Alright, we're back. And I do have the set on me now. So we got a Mountain Shadow helmet, chest, Fang gloves, alpine antler trousers, and then boots. So kind of a mix of stamina and then some health stuff with some damage mixed into it. And the resistances are pretty much skewed towards armor. But I do have the boots and the pants, which both have a mix of resistances. And yeah, as far as frost resistances go, I think with God's side to get the actual number. So we're looking at 11 frost resistance without any buffs on us. And then also we do have 17 minutes and 45 seconds of frost resist. So that's pretty good. That's quite a bit. Alright, so yeah, the next thing I need to do is there is this Gathering Wool quest that I did complete, but I didn't go to this place. This is another place. It's down the road from our house down here. Yeah, this is the house. So down the road from the house is going to be this big cave area we need to go into. And I think it's probably the best thing to do is to do that. And let's see, sun is rising. So it's daytime now. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go over here. Alright, so we're going to walk from the house here all the way up this cliff here. And it's going to take, this road's going to take us to a cave. And in that cave's going to be something we can kill. We're going to pass by a few camps. So I'm probably going to avoid these camps. Alright, so this is a new place on the map. Quiet Caves. This is it. Yeah, the road takes us up to here. This is not it. Over here's it. And there's a lot of goats in here. There's a lot of the yaks too. So we have both of those. Lots of iron around here too. Here's all the yaks. I mean, you could kill these things. Yeah, it takes a little while to kill these things, but you can get some wool, extra wool if you need some extra wool. There's quite a few of them in here too. But over here, we can see that there is a Cyclops back there. And it's not a fell Cyclops, it's an actual Cyclops. And behind it's a chest. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Level 30. The chest is level 32, so we're level 30 as well. Alright, we got him. So he drops part of the Cyclops collectible set. And it's the arm. And he also gives us a Cyclops head trophy. I think this is the only place he spawns. We have to come back here multiple times and kill him. Just like the other place, like the Fell Whisper Wyvern is the only place he spawns is in that city. Okay, Ring of Stamina. Not, you know, the best, but could be usable. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this part. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is let's go ahead and knock out a couple of roots that are close by. They're also pretty low. So one of them is going to be in the quarry down, let's see, what is this called? Camellia Lake Quarry. The other one's going to be above the quarry, like over here. You can kind of see like the shroud area over there. This one over there you have to get to by leveling up the flame to like level 7. So you can't get over there until you have like a level 7 flame. Let's go to the quarry first. Alright, we're gonna start right here. There's a couple of tents here. This is the entrance. Alright, yeah, this is the entrance, and let's go in here. There is some light in here. There's some rats in here too, so be careful with those. Then a little ways in there, you're gonna find this area. This is a shrouded area. It's just rocks on the ground, I guess. Yeah, it's got some shrouded areas here. Now there's multiple entrances into this cave system. There's one up here. But you want to go through this direction. So once you see this, you're going to go through here. And the shroud root's not too far away. You'll be spending a lot of time dealing with ice though, and plants like this. Alright. I don't need this stuff, I just need the runes, really. It's about it. I don't need the petals anymore. I'm not going to ignore those. There's a bunch of bomb guys over here. Some little bomb beetles. Oh. Okay. Yeah, lots of stuff going on here. There is a nest in here, so that's nice. We can get some more archaic essences. Probably not too many of these, though, in here, I would think. I don't think this is officially a shroud lair. No, this is not. This is just a Oh, things keep chasing me. I think this is just a root spot where the roots are. Let's go deeper. Go straight north. That's where we need to go. Eventually we'll come to a place. There it is. There's the tree. The root. Oh no. Okay, there's a golden chest here. Alright, let's grab this. Ring of exceptional health, yeah. Alright, it's not the best thing. And then, almost there. Alright, I think that's it. So many things. Let's break this root. There we go. So that one's done. This is like a hidden one too. It's a little hard to find. You have to explore to find this thing. But yeah, once you see the shroud, then you kind of realize, oh yeah, it could be a root down here. Oh, there's beetles everywhere. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, the next one we're going to do is going to be over here. So we're going to go towards that like little cliff side over there. We just need to make sure that we can make it all the way up to the top here. There is a road. It starts like right over here. Yeah, I think it does. There's a cave system here. This goes, I believe, like straight through to this side, and it comes out from here, and then we can keep going this way. And this road will take us all the way around into like a hidden area. And that hidden area is going to be where we're going to find the root. And above it is the area where it kind of freezes at, so you don't want to go up there unless you have some good frost resistance. Alright, like I said before, this is one that you cannot get through unless you have like a level 7 Enshrouded unlocked, or Flame unlocked. And if you don't, you're going to be, this is all red shroud. But just not too far in here, there's going to be this root right here. And I think right next to that root's going to be all these little, oh, there's a bunch of guys over there, actually I see them. So we can just pull some of these wraiths over here. I'd actually be able to just blow this thing up from far away. There it is. Yeah, I don't know if you can see over there, but there's quite a few people over there. And it's like right on the edge. So down there, it's red. So this is all like just danger right over here. I think this might be like a new zone eventually. But you can't go down there. This is like the edge of that. And you see there's a... oh, this stuff's chasing me. Let's just go down here. Yes, we got some wraiths. We got a bunch of guys down here. Alright, I think that's everything. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the roots on the lower area, like the non-freezing area. So we got this one here, this one in here. And we got the elixir well, then the shroud root over here. So I'll make sure there's no more before we move on, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just teleport out of here. Fast travel back to the base now. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. So just a quick recap. We did go and get both of the roots in the lower area. So I think we have 3 total, including the one from the previous episode. And we also went ahead and finally went up to the snow area, got the forge. So we do have the ability to make steel and silver. So that is completed. We've uncovered a couple of things here, the obsidian mine, and then a couple of different places up here. We also have the elixir well. It's up here. We'll have to go and do that pretty soon. That's a part of the next quest. And then as far as other things go, we did just wrap up just a few other places, including the night sanctums in the zone. And so we're pretty much working our way towards the top of this area. So the next episode we have a few major quests to do, but for the most part, it's going to be a lot of exploration because there's a lot of things up here that we can go tackle before we start lighting the flames to summon the final boss, which will be coming very soon. And we've uncovered just about most, we've uncovered the shroud for that area. So we can go into just about every place in this zone. Okay, yeah, that's it for the places that we visited. So we did unlock some skills. I do have 4 skill points. I'm going to think about this a little bit more about which direction I want to go. Yeah, I think we're done with quite a bit of this stuff. There's a few like small things I can do. I have been using Merciless Attack more often, so I do have the ability to get the orbs from that. That might be something worth unlocking and get an extra strength node. So let's go Blood Warrior and Strength. And we're at 24 strength, so there's not really that many nodes left. I think everything else in here is going to be more towards Constitution. I think we do have all this strength nodes unlocked in here now. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.